This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the ball first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Throws to the wideout. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So Indiana's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Allen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Throwing for yardage. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're all over it. Finds his tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking downfield, it's Cooks. Makes the grab. He's loose down the left side. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Once he got some room, it was over.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Finds his man. They've got him corralled.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. The give. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stopped him
upstairs
right
in the bathroom and
scrimmage.
give me some toilet paper
And
so I
the
can blow
Hoosiers
my
will
nose.
punt it away on fourth
Not
down.
no little bit
This will be
either.
the second time they've had to kick it away.
Not a little bit. I need enough to blow my nose.
Trying to take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Cooks. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set, first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, goodness gracious, this dude is on fire. I mean, he's already got 100 yards. We're in the first quarter. Like, I might want to think about double-teaming that guy. If he goes to the water bottle, I'm going to double-team. Whatever he does, I'm on it.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Wolverines will try to punch. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Got the quick completion. There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top-5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Finds his man. It's Allen.
Well, if you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Going to the ground. Taken down.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Handoff again. Just smothered on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really...
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
8:30.
Back to pass, it's Cooks. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down, 10 yards to go. Now on the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Coco, mommy's on the phone.
Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the
Get
first
the phone,
period.
Daddy.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabs it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Let her talk.
Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They
Or
really
tablet
need to
rock.
get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship.
It's locked.
Looking for a crease. It's Henson. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Minchie. He's stopped. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go
You want me
on
to put it
2nd.
on mommy's account? Hmm?
Put the dick down. Put the down. There you go. You know. Oh, what's green underneath the be a lip? You guys got big both sides, but I can't find okay. Got a box of strong and I got this box of not something on there. Let's go, I didn't know what I didn't born to be. Will bring me we're going up a star moment. Gonna get it golden. Numbers already golden. What? A star boys. Getting into the woman. Numbers only golden. Oh. I like that tablet. No, my face.
Here, Boots.
Daddy, not going to charge my tablet.
Take the plug. Unplug it. Go plug it up over there and then charge your tablet. Go ahead.
Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Got it. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Sets his feet. It's Cooks. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Stop doing that.
Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their
Didn't I just say stop doing that?
of the way.
Play something
Potential
else.
bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams. Open field on the right. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, Indiana! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. When you're... Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw again. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plan.
Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
Let's see.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
Bouncing
The
around.
offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Hits the hole. It's Coleman. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
2nd and long here. Straight ahead, it's Coleman. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Left side is Gibbs. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Fires on the move. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Got his man out of the backfield. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Cooks. This time it's complete. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Running inside. It's Coleman. Got the first down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Wants to throw on first. Going downfield for the big play. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Snap in the shotgun. Into the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
It's like a zombie thing.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Handoff from the gun. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. We begin with a look at Illinois in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Illini with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Hoosiers head coach told me at the half they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll move the tight end. Finds a crease. It's Coleman. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Cooks. Rushes on. Stands in and takes the hit. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Catch in the middle. It's Minchie. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down to the air. Right side, it's Gibbs. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Got it in the middle. It's Allen. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for six.
You're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on deck. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Took it all the way back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Cooks. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Stop kicking me. I told y'all to stop. Turn that shit off. Find something else to do. Because y'all not listening. I'm about to make y'all go to bed. So I suggest y'all turn this off and find something else to do.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got the quick pass. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Got to make the play on 4th. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Trying to slip through and pick it up. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Gets the back moving. Drops back. It's Cooks. Caught. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Coleman. All over him immediately.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Stepping to the right. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll run it. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. On the return. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On the move, he fires. Can he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy, Palmer. I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Down he goes. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the marker. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Out wide right, it's Allen. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Misses badly on that one.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. It's Minchie. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. And the Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They just keep firing. Look out. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And it's picked off for the third time today. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. So here comes the Michigan offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Got an alley. There he goes. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Some misdirection with the counter. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeps it moving. It's Coleman. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To throw, it's Cooks. Lofts one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. I mean, look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Drops back on first down. Back's got it on the screen. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when, stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Play action on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got him.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Indiana! Well, on the sideline. In the end zone. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, The way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this 2-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents. That's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throwing right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Rush right in his face. Tosses it incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The run inside. It's Coleman.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Adonis. Adonis. Adonis.
Daddy,
What?
it's my first meeting. I'm not sleeping.